Hello, everybody. My name is Scott Munger, and this is just a quick little introduction video for the computer programming course. Now, uh, this specific video is going to be geared toward, online. So let's talk a little bit about online summer specifically, a little bit about what this course entails, what you're going to have to do, that sort of thing. Now, this is an 8-week course. That means it starts beginning of the summer and ends at the essentially close to the end of July. So we've got 8 total weeks. Now, a normal semester has 16, so that means we have 2 modules worth of stuff to do here for this one week. Now, every week or every module is roughly 2 to 3 hours worth of work, depending. I say depending because, well, if we're working on a programming project or something like that, you might finish that significantly faster. It might take you a long time because you might stumble in some places. It depends. So you do need to set aside that much time. Since we have 2 modules, it would be about 4 to 6 hours worth of work. If you do not have 4 to 6 hours worth of work, you don't need to be in this class. It's going to require at least that. Now, I'll give you a couple of things I want you to do for this first week. First and foremost, there is, of course, I have some extra lectures about the syllabus, so I won't go specifically through the syllabus here. You're going to require the Python to be installed on your system, idle. This is actually for PC. There should be a version for Mac too, I believe. Uh, so you should be able to do this on pretty much any system. If you have a Chromebook or something, however, that might be a little more difficult. I think there are options that you can use, and if you need some help with that, you can get with me. Uh, but just know that this file here is specifically for Windows. Uh, you should be able to Google Python, installer Mac and probably find the Mac version. But if you need any help with that, I plan to be at school every Tuesday, Thursday for at least an hour or so in the afternoon for anyone who needs help with projects or assignments or has any kind of issue. Now, I've also got some videos and stuff. So each week, I will have either lectures, and you'll see there will be a couple of videos here, or some assignments, which you'll see right here. The first assignment that we have essentially is just a little quiz asking you about your background as far as programming goes. So if you've done a lot of programming, well, sometimes that might help you in this class. It could also get you in trouble if you're used to doing it a certain way, and Python requires you to do it another. So it really depends. If you have no programming experience whatsoever, it's not necessarily going to hurt you. Uh, it might be a little slower to start, but you won't have any conflicts, basically, is what that means. So whether you have experience or not, you can still do this course. This is a beginner course. So now I have a second module here for this week, and I've got this course originally was Java, and then it transitioned to Python. So I still have my old Java videos and introductions. So, but the course itself will be testing over Python. I left the other videos up here, so you'll see I've got Java. I'm talking about the different programs you need for both. But where'd my guy go? There it goes. For like introduction to printing and things like that. I have a Java video, but the primary one you need to go over is the Python one. If you want to learn a little bit about the other language, you can install NetBeans, and you can go through that too. We're doing similar stuff, but the structure's a little bit different. So I kept both videos up there, but Python's the one you're going to want to go through. Now, first program. This is basically the first program we're going to put together and turn in. And I got a video on how to basically do that. And a place for you to turn it in. Now, every so often, we'll also have some book assignments. Now, what this is going to be is essentially if you go over to Red Shelf, there's a book. And you can go to these specific pages. And what I want you to do is just go through and write the code on the specific pages I outlined, and you'll submit essentially the code for all of that here. Now you can do it all in one file. It doesn't have to be, like multiple different files. Uh, just do it all at once, put it in there, and these specific sections I just want you to write out. Uh, Give you a little bit of extra practice, make things a little bit easier going forward. Now, a few things, important things to talk about. One, of course, go through the syllabus video and all that stuff. Again, I'm not going to make multiple videos of the same thing here. So uh, every week, make sure you do this. And I probably have said this in other videos, but it's important enough to say it multiple times. Do not wait until the end of the week to try doing stuff. I will be at school probably every Tuesday, Thursday, unless I tell you otherwise. Uh, and probably sometime between uh, 11 and 1 would be my estimate at the moment. I mean, I'll let everybody know specifically. Uh, but I'll be in my office, and if you need help installing something, or if you need help, if you want to go to the lab and work on a project and ask questions, that's what those, Tuesday, Thursday, that's what those times will be for. And if you need like further help, we can schedule that as is if you need something. Now, important things to say. One, make sure you have enough time. Two, I talked about don't wait till the last minute. Well, I post everything on Monday morning, and then I, grade everything Sunday night. It's all due Sunday night, midnight. So once midnight Sunday hits, then your time for that week's done. Assignments are zeroed out if you haven't turned them in. If you don't turn anything in, you get an absence. And as this is a summer class, you don't get very many of those. So missing just one week essentially means you've missed 2 weeks of class. In a programming class where everything builds on the previous thing, that's going to hurt a lot. So try not to miss anything if you can. Now, when I say don't wait till the last minute to do things, this is, as I said, a summer class. It's compressed. You're doing 2 weeks worth of work every week. If you log in on Sunday late at night and you are confused about some assignment or something, there's no guarantee I can get back to you in time for you to turn it in and not get a 0 or fail it. Uh, the best thing to do is, pick an hour or two every day and go through the assignments, the, lectures and things like that. And for the lectures, I literally have a video of me building a program. You need to do that as well. Open up idle and follow along with my video and build the program as well. Do not just watch the video with some popcorn and don't actually make anything. This course is very hands-on. You have to make stuff every single time. If all you do is stare at the screen for a little bit, you're going to have a hard time when you have to do it by yourself. Plus, when you get to tests and assignments and stuff like that, having all that code that you've written, you can open it and look back at it and help you get through stuff that you may have some trouble with. So, if you wait to the last minute, undoubtedly you're not going to pass this class. You won't have enough time to finish it. Because sometimes, I say 4 to 6 hours, but if someone gets stuck on an assignment or on a program, it might be longer. So if you log in late Sunday night, that's not enough time. Even Saturday, you may have enough time to do it, but again, if you have a problem, Tuesday, Thursday at least, I'll be at school. If you're doing this only on the weekends, again, you probably shouldn't be taking this course. You need more time than that. Now, let's see. Other important points I want to point out. All right, here's a big point. I probably mentioned it in the intro syllabus as well. The big thing about AI. Now, this course is set to teach you how to program. And AI, artificial intelligence, well, machine learning is the technical term for it. It's not truly AI. Is a great tool. You can use it for all sorts of things. I can use it to create images. You can use it for videos now and various other things. It can even write code and stuff for you. But the problem is, if you use AI, very high probability I will know. This course is not let's just say Google or ChatGPT or any of these other AI engines are not taking this course, you are. And if you use those primarily to try to write and turn in all your programs, even if I miss it and I don't notice that it's an AI generated program, you're going to end up failing the test. You got to know how to do the work yourself. You can't just ask, a program or computer or something or someone else to write it for you. Any AI program that you turn in that's generated by AI, and I've seen enough of them to pretty much have a good idea whether it's AI or not, you will get a 0. And a warning. If it happens a second time, you fail the course and you're not in here anymore. You will be expelled. Because if you're going to cheat multiple times, you don't need to be here. And again, I probably mentioned that in the lecture syllabus, but it's that important. Do not use AI for this course. AI is, again, a useful tool, but it's not going to teach you how to do what you need to do for this course. When we come to the final exam, you have to sit there and you have to do the work yourself. If you get a F on the final exam, then you undoubtedly will fail the course. So do not use AI for the course. I say this, and I always have one person who tries to sneak it in there. Maybe they got a couple of the simple programs where it's kind of hard to tell. When we get to something more advanced, I can tell if it's your work or an AI program. Uh, so again, do not use that for this course. I don't want to have to kick anyone out or fail them because they did not follow that direction there. All right, let's see. I think that's about all you need to know for the beginning of this week here. Again, 8 weeks. You need to turn in everything here. This first week, we have an intro quiz and a program and a book assignment. Those are the 3 assignments for this week. Of course, you need to go through the lectures, and you won't see the ones that are not turned on here, but uh, intro syllabus, introduction to Canvas, tells you how to turn in assignments and stuff. And it'll talk about the quiz and why I'm giving you that quiz. And then the actual programming starts right here in week 2, where we actually do 2 or 3 programs here. And then a little reinforcement book drill. Those are your assignments. So if you have any questions, if you have any concerns or anything like that, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer anything you have. And again, I'm going to try to be at school every Tuesday, Thursday if I can. Otherwise, I'll let you know. As of June 2nd, 2005, which is when I'm recording this, I'll be there tomorrow, probably between 11 and 1, something like that. So if you need to see me, need to ask about like how to install something or ask something about a lecture, feel free, ask away. I'll be there those specific days. Kind of consider those lab days. If you're working on a program, and we will have programs where you're going to have to build stuff later, then you can come to the lab. There's literally 3 empty labs across from my office. And you're welcome to go sit there, ask questions, whatever it is you need to do. So that is it. If you have any other questions, concerns, or anything like that, just send me a message or come see me in person. And I hope you have a good semester.